We've got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. Tierney at the back, Gabby in attack. We're on our way to Conference League. If West Ham win tomorrow, we're 7th. Trust the process. If you can't see what this manager's doing, mate, bugger off down the lane. Disgusting. 3 straight losses. Chelsea next. We were actually, according to Top Gooners, oh yes, Top Gooners, we were actually supposed to be above Chelsea right now. That went well, didn't it? Well done. You've made yourself look idiots again. Well done. Well done, people. How many more times have I got to keep telling you lot? Raise the standards. This manager ain't it. Raise the standards. But he needs to be backed. How he needs backing. See loads of people talking about Stan Kroenke again today. Really? Why? Why are you talking about Stan Kroenke? Where was this talk about Stan Kroenke when we were winning games? Arteta out's trending on Twitter. Why? Trust your manager. Trust your process. You've been telling me I'm in the mud. I'm in the mud. It's all about me. I'm in the mud. Yeah, I'm in the mud. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be proven right, yes, again, because I don't speak with feelings. I speak from the heart. I say it as it is. And more people need to actually understand that. Wake up, listen to what I'm saying, and get on board. Because the more people that sit there ignoring it, you end up with this. 2.5 years later, 2.5 years into this manager's job at Arsenal, into his tenure at Arsenal, we are starting Eddie Nketiah with 0 league goals this season up front. But don't worry, we don't need Aubameyang. Don't need Aubameyang. Let's all laugh at his miss the other night. Let's all laugh at that miss the other night. Don't need Aubameyang. Cool. So Lacazette don't score any goals. Then he's apparently out with C19. And then we go and put in a striker who's scored no goals all season. Comedy club. This club is a comedy club. It is actually embarrassing how many times I have to sit here and be proven right. It's actually, and somebody put in my big up to everyone who watched the watch along, by the way. Kenny Ken's fan cam's out as well, so go and check that out. And Jez will be out straight after this one, and then player ratings will be out a little bit later tonight as well. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Keep notifications on. Subscribe to the channel. And it's actually mad because somebody put in my watch along earlier that he went back and watched my video on the 25th of November, 2019. Where I said, I'm not backing Arteta. He suddenly watched the whole thing. He said, you should have put money on all of the things you said. And I should have. I've not watched it back, but I know what I said. Yeah, and pretty much everything I've said in that video is happening. How can I predict all of that? Pretty much nail on the head. Every single thing. 7, 8, 9 different things. How can I do that? But people can't see it. Why? I'm not smarter or cleverer than other people like this. Maybe I am. The difference is I've seen this story a million times with Wenger, and this football club is an absolute shambles. This manager is a disgrace. You then take off both your wing backs and throw on Pepe and Smith Rowe. Well, that did well, didn't it? The only real decent effort we had in that game was the Saka chance, which, by the way, he was shocking again today. But you're not allowed to say it because he's star boy. He's not, though, is he? He's not star boy, is he? He's been given Rocky Rocastle's shirt. He's been given all the game time he wants. And I checked this earlier because there's this little narrative that does the rounds within the Arsenal community. The Arsenal family. Oh, I'm part of the Arsenal family. Come on, Gooners. You weirdos. There's a little narrative that does the rounds that says Pepe's had lots of chances. Really? Pepe's played 610 minutes of Premier League football before today. To put that into context, Gabriel Martinelli had played 1,376 minutes before today. And Bukayo Saka had played nearly 2,400 minutes. So I don't get where this narrative comes from that Pepe's been given an opportunity. No, he hasn't. Stop lying. And the fact that he went with Eddie no goals in Nketiah up front over Pepe is a disgrace. The guy is out of his depth. He actually looked lost today. I can't lie. He was standing on the touchline, prime Emery. It's like this. Wasn't trying to land so many planes today. What is this? What does that mean? Can somebody tell me what that means? If you're a player and you're 30 yards away from him on the other side of the pitch or 50 yards and he's going, what does that flipping mean? Seriously. You're looking at him thinking, what's he doing? Looks good for the cameras though, doesn't it? Oh, look how tactically astute he is. Really? 0 goals today. 1 goal last week. Mad. Actually mad. This football club is buried until people wake up and sort it out. Because people will sit there and blame the Kroenke family. I say this week in, week out. The Kroenkes are only serving up what people are accepting. And there'll be people sitting there if we finish 7th or 6th or 5th saying, oh, that's a massive, or even 4th. That's a massive improvement. So this manager is the only manager in world football that could go from 4th to potentially 7th tomorrow, and his job's not on the line. Just like that. Nobody's going to do nothing. Nobody's going to say anything. And the reason his job's not on the line is because the fan base as a whole accept mediocrity. And I don't get it. I said it last week. I've said it weeks and weeks and weeks in a row now. Most of these kids that are now 24, 25, young lads, yeah, and girls, they started supporting this football club because we were winning league titles. We were in Champions League final. That was why you started supporting the football club, or you've just been bashed into it by your family. But if you were in that camp of you started supporting Arsenal because they were the best team, why don't you want to be the best anymore? What has changed from when you were a kid and you wanted to support the best team into all these years later when you're now in your mid-20s, early 30s, going, oh, it's a process. What's changed? Why have you changed your opinion as to why and what the football club should be doing? Because to me, it makes no sense. You support a football club, boom, that's my club, right? Now you want it to be the best. You supported it when it was winning trophies. Why didn't you go and support Burnley when Arsenal were winning trophies? Because they don't win trophies, so you wanted to support the club that do. Yeah, the game was a shambles. That game was a shambles. I expected nothing less. I actually thought we'd draw. I didn't think we'd lose. But for them to hold 6 last week and then see Tottenham lose today, who, again, ain't my rival. They might be your rival. They ain't mine. They're losers. They win nothing. So why am I rivals with a loser? The actual rival is Chelsea on Wednesday. But there we go. But yeah, after Tottenham lost, you'd think that the team would go out and then go, boom, job done. We've now got to go out here. They've given us an opening, blah, blah, blah. Instead, they were walking around the pitch. This club's a shambles, man. Sack him. Sack that geezer now. If they've got any ambition as a fan base, you'd all want him sacked and you would make sure it happens by Monday. Yeah, but you won't, because there'll be people out there that are putting out all the propaganda. Oh, well, we never expected to finish 4th. Yeah, I never expect to go for a dump at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But if I need to go, I'll go, right? I'm just going to sit here and shit myself, am I? Like, come on. Like, seriously, this football club is just disgusting from top to bottom. And when I say from top to bottom, the fans are the biggest part. Because if you're constantly serving up crap and the fans are lapping up the crap in the majority, then they're going to keep serving up crap. This is the only manager this season that could finish anywhere from 4th to 17th, and his job's not on the line. And that's because of the fan base. So the quicker the fans raise their game, the better. Yeah, just sack him. Sack him now. Give it to Airpod Albert till the end of the season. Sean Dyche is available, by the way. Would anyone take him? Leave that in the comment section. Would you take Sean Dyche as Arsenal manager? It's not even a joke question. I'd take him over this manager. Give it to him for the last 8 games. I'd even get Wenger to have it for the last 8 games. Yeah, at least then you get maybe Champions League then. You play better football, that's for sure. And then Wenger leaves and you go and get a proper manager with Champions League football. But instead, we're going to finish 7th, 6th, 5th, whatever, even 4th. And we're going to get this all over again next season. It's absolutely disgusting how my football club's gone. Yeah, and all these people that are sitting there accepting this, you're all the problem. Every single one of you are part of it. You're all part of the problem. Well, I'm negative. I'm toxic. It's all my fault that we've lost 3 games in a row. It's all my fault that we've gone from 4th to 6th and potentially 7th tomorrow. It's all my fault we've got Chelsea coming up on Wednesday. It's all my fault Ronaldo bagged a hat-trick today. Warming up nicely for Benjamin Shite, isn't he? The game's mad. It is actually mad. This football club is dead. So yeah, hope you're all happy that you've backed this manager. It's a process. It took Klopp 4 years. No, it never. Klopp won the Champions League inside 3. So what are you talking about 4? It's a process. We got the best young squad in the world, some muppet was screaming the other day. Yeah, really? We haven't even got the best young squad in London. Chelsea have. What are these people on? I swear. Clout chasing, all of them. Anyway, on that bombshell, I'm out of here. Arteta out. Out.